Welcome to the Mars Shot. People have been sending in their dreams from all across the world, and guess what? Today we're gonna make those dreams come true. Hey everyone, Kevin Hart here for the Mars Shot competition, where myself and the Emirates have teamed up to grant the wishes of 3 global contestants in line with the Arab world's groundbreaking space mission. Oh, how exciting. We're working together on this campaign to empower young people to accomplish their wildest dreams. Doesn't get better than that. All right, now before we get into it, I want to first introduce to you our 5 contestants: Astrid Karina Bedriano, Dolly Oswani, Rina Ozbai, Ward Taim Hassan, Williamson Central. First is Rina Ozbai from the United States. Hey, Rina.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. So, Rina, let's talk. Let's get into it. You're a singer, correct?
Yes.
How long have you been singing?
Well, my mom says I've been singing before I could talk, but I've been taking singing lessons since I was 6. I'm classically trained. Anything you want to do it, want to change the world, there's nothing to it.
Are you classically trained? Yes.
Young.
Yes, did you hear that? I just wanted to show you that I can sing a little bit too. I just chose comedy, but there is a world where I could have pursued. I just wanted you to see that. That's all. All right, so we're talking about a Mars shot, right? You know, we're down to our 5 contestants here. If you are selected, what would that mean to you first, and what would you do with that selection?
My Mars shot is to be able to use my voice to help fight this horrific problem of human trafficking. We will write a hit song to give a voice to people who don't have a voice, and we'll raise money to help fight this horrific problem, and most of all, we'll raise awareness.
I want to say that I love your dream. I want to say that I am rooting for you. I hope that things go in your favor. It's nothing doper than to just have a vision of what you want and have a reason behind it. So from me to you, that's a double fingers crossed right there. And you know, we'll talk soon.
I just really want to say thank you. This means so much to me, so thank you.
Well, this means so much to me. Don't try to one-up me before we get off the phone, okay? I said it first. First, all right? So you deal with that one, and then now you get off. Don't one-up
Okay.
Don't Mars shot me in the Mars shot. That's what you just tried to do. Good talking to you, Rina. All right, next up, we got Williamson Central from Haiti. How you doing, man?
I'm doing wonderful. Thanks for having me. Thank you so much.
Oh man, no, thank you. When did you first come up with your Mars shot?
When I saw your video, I watched it 100 times. And then while I'm watching your video, Kevin Hart, I knew you talking to me because my story is a testimony that Haitian can rise. I come to the US, I came to study 5 years ago. I came without nothing, like no money to survive, no place to stay, no English.
Wow. I love, by the way, your passion is unbelievable, man. I love the passion. I can see that there is a real fire that you have that it's got some urgency to it. I can just tell that within the brief paragraph that you just told me. Well, Williamson, because you're so special, I felt that I had to go above and beyond. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to call one of my friends to talk about your dream a little more. I want to welcome award-winning storyteller, Shetty. Jay, are you there?
Thanks so much, Kevin. I'm really grateful and excited to be here. Williamson, it's so nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I want you to start off by telling me about yourself and your background. I've done a bit of research, but it's always nice to hear it from you.
I'm a survivor from the earthquake in Haiti. I was born there, I'm from Haiti. It's one of the most wonderful country you will ever been to. Wonderful people, the most resilient people you will ever met.
Tell me about how the earthquake in 2010 in Haiti affected you.
I was 16 and my mom came pick me up from my high school. She felt like she needs to leave work and come pick me up. And then she drove to my school, she picked me up. Early that day, I didn't ask her why she came pick me up. And I left my class, I jumped in a car, and I was the only one that day who left. And then she drove me to my dad's orphanage because at the time, my parents, they own a few orphanages. That's where I used to work for. And then While I was in that orphanage, we were on the bottom floor of 3-story of building, and then the building started shaking. And I grabbed this little boy. He was standing next to me. I grabbed him, and the building collapsed on top of all of us. And I started screaming, yelling, because at that time, I was 16. I didn't know much about earthquake. And I remember we spent the entire night, I could hear people screaming outside. But at that time, I heard a voice came to my mind and said, stop screaming, because the more you scream, you're gonna get tired and you're gonna die. And I remember this boy who was underneath me kept asking me, are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? And Jay, I had a strong feeling that yes, we are going to make it. I kept telling him, yes, we are going to make it. And I remember right after that, I felt the need to say a prayer for the first time of my life. I grew up Catholic, but my connection with God wasn't that strong to feel like I need someone, I need him. And I remember that moment, I said a prayer. I made a promise to God. I said, if you save me, I'm going to serve you. And I remember after 28 hours, the moment they were about to get me out, and they get me out under that building, they get the other boy under that building too, both of us. So right after they rescue me, I find out that my 25 classmate died. I kept asking myself, why me? Why me? And these questions just set me on a journey at such a young age to find where I can make the most difference in my life.
And I now want to ask you to explain to me your Mars shot. So I'm excited to hear this. So give it to me.
I choose the Mentoring Center as my Mars shot because I want to build a place where Haitian can come and learn how they can change their life forever and become change maker in their own community and in their own life. I want Haitian to come in that building and live it with the spirit of champion. I want Haitian to come in that building and learn how they can change their mindset, create their life and impact their community.
Thank you so much for doing what you do, and thank you so much for making a difference in the world. It's truly inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, next up we have Ward Taim Hassan. Talk to me real quick, Ward, about your background. Tell me something.
It started when I was very little. I looked up at the stars and skies and I said, what are they doing up there? They look really cool. So I asked my mom to get me books about the stars and the moon, and she was one of the first people who supported my idea for astrophysics. So this is astronomy in general. And from then on, my interest exponentially increased. I became more and more interested in space every single day.
I'm hearing that you've created some theories from the research that you've done. Is that true?
My theory is that we can head to Europa. It's one of the moons of Jupiter. The moon itself is an ice moon. Its surface, we've detected it as ice. So essentially, my idea is that we can head to Europa, land there, drill the water, get the water, and take it back to Earth.
It sounds like you're telling me that we got to melt the moon to survive. That's how I interpreted that. Explain to me your Mars shot.
My Mars shot is to be able to attend a prestigious university in order for me to learn more about space and to benefit all of humanity.
It doesn't get better than that, man. I love it. I am wishing you luck on top of luck. And I mean, look, it's interesting. I'm a guy that's always been curious, but I think amazing minds like yours are what we need to kill some of that curiosity and give us some factual information to attach to it. So I'm wishing you nothing but luck, buddy. And next up, we have Astrid Corinna Bedriano. Did I say it right? Nailed it. Nailed it. You're from Scotland. How are you?
I'm very good, yeah. I am very nervous right now, actually.
Why are you nervous?
I'm nervous because, I'm speaking to you.
Oh, you can't be nervous about that. I'm like the nicest guy ever. Let's talk about your dream. Your dream is all about doing good deeds, right? Define that for me. Define good deeds.
A good deed is an action that has a benefit impact to an individual, family, or community. So anything, it's scalable. It's anything from, helping someone move house to help build schools in places where literacy is an issue.
I like that. That's a great definition. Because of that definition, what I want to do is welcome somebody that I would like to refer to as a global humanitarian. Hugh Evans. I have Hugh Evans here to talk more with you about your dream. Hugh, where are you?
Thank you, Kevin. And it's great to be part of the Mars Shot campaign. Hi, Astrid. It's great to meet you. How are you?
Hi, Hugh. I'm very good. How are you?
Congratulations on being selected as one of the 5 finalists of the Mars Shot campaign. That's a huge achievement in and of itself, and I'm very excited to speak with you today. So why don't we start from the beginning? I'd love to learn more about you. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and about your background?
My background is in design, architecture, and construction. So that's what I've studied and that's what I've worked in. I'm traveling, and I've been traveled to quite a few places around the world, and that's how I feel like I've expanded, my worldview, and I started to see things a little different. And I said, if I want to do this, if I want to travel the world, I want to give something back, and it has to be done in a sustainable way. And I came up with this plan. Should do a good deed in every country around the world.
Well, I'd love to hear a bit more about your Mars Shot. What was it that inspired you to find this dream in the first place?
I believe that education and empowering communities to help themselves is a very important way. It's not just a way of, giving something once and then, move on. It's a way of, making sure that they can help themselves and making sure that this is inspiring others to, pick up and carry on good deeds along. So hopefully turn into a viral chain of good deeds, if you want.
That's wonderful. Well, Astrid, thank you so much for your time. I wish you all the best with your Mars Shot. I hope you are massively successful and continue to change the world and have a huge impact.
Thank you very much, Hugh.
Finally, our last contestant, I have Dolly Oswani from India. How you doing?
I'm good, I'm great, nervous, excited, all things together right now.
I love that we're coordinating. I love that you and I were thinking the same thing with our colors. And, we both have on this special color of green. That's a sign. I'm liking it. I just wanted to say that from the beginning. I'm liking it, okay? I'm picking up what you're putting down. I like it. Dolly, I can't wait to talk to you more, but I'm connecting you with the multiple-time award-winning Grand Slam award-winning tennis player, Sania Mirza.
Thanks, Kevin, for having me on the show, and thank you for inviting me. It's such a pleasure to be here. How are you, Dolly? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I have been born and brought up in Agra, Uttar Pradesh, India, and I recently completed my graduation in 2018. And the graduation was BTech, chemical engineering. But in the last year, I understood that, there's something else. There's something else which is my calling. And I understood in the last year when I worked with the women empowerment cell of my college, and I understood that social work and social venture is my calling.
Yeah, I mean, I think at some point we all realized that we're here for a bigger cause, right? And I think that was maybe your realization. Explain to me your Mars Shot. What is it?
Is to have a collaborative space where the requirement is just that you want to learn. You come there, enroll your name free of cost, and we can, create a mentor and mentee system and create small workshops so that there is skill enhancement also happening.
So that brings me to my next question. So how do you think that this collaborative space will create opportunities for these children and adults to, improve their quality of life?
We have the workshop there, we have the free e-courses there, and we get them internship of sorts or job opportunities with the same mentor or somebody else in their network. So it will be a space which will ask them to come even 2 to 3 times into that space for 2 to 3 hours, but take with them a lifetime of skills and knowledge.
Great. Well, we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
All right, so right now let's bring all 5 of our contestants back. There they go. Look at all these amazing faces. These dreamers of today, Mars Shot shooters of tomorrow. It has been great hearing all about all of your dreams, especially given the crisis that we're facing all across the world right now. And I'm gonna be honest, it's never been a better time to show up for each other and do some good. That's right, I said it, some good. And I can't think of anyone more appropriate to join me in navigating this process other than Her Excellency. That's right, I said it, Her Excellency, Minister Noura AlKaabi. Should I keep saying hi Her Excellency Noura.
Just say Noura, Kevin, and I'm gonna say Kevin.
Are you sure? Noura, I don't mind
100%.
saying Her Excellency. I'll say it every time. Are you sure? Okay.
I'm sure 100%.
Okay. You have these amazing contestants on. I would love for you to talk to them. They're not just dreamers. They all have Mars shots that I had the privilege of listening to that I think are so amazing, so unreal.
Thank you, Kevin. It's truly wonderful to see those, hopeful, beautiful faces and smiles on screen. I'm honored and privileged to be with you, Kevin, to join you in announcing the winners of the Mars Shot campaign. But I would also like to congratulate the finalists who have demonstrated inspiration, determination, and positivity to move forward from here on. Williamson, your ability to translate tragedy into action is inspiring. Astrid, you've shown true determination in your pursuit of good deeds. Word, minds like yours will help drive humanity to new heights. Rina, you have translated your gift with music into something that makes the world a better place. Dolly, your goal to help educate others demonstrate true selflessness. Thank you, Kevin.
You're welcome. Wow, I should have gave you guys something like that too. You know what, guys? I just want to say that you all are super dope. Yeah, I'm gonna go that route. You guys are just super dope, diggity dope. Yeah. See, me and Noura are doing the same thing, but my way to do it is just by saying dope. But I think the one thing that Noura definitely hit on the head is that we just got a group. We got a group of people that are just putting on display what other people need to see. This type of attitude, this type of energy is contagious. And I feel like when other people see it, they have no choice but to feed off of it. And this is how you make the world a better place. So when Noura was talking about the magnitude, the size of this thing and how big it really is, it's massive. So for you guys to be here and be at these final stages, man, I applaud all of you. It's so special, so big. Okay, do I do a drum roll? And why am I nervous? I don't even know. I'm nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous too.
Okay, here we go. All right, drum roll. Drum roll. The first winner is Rina Ozbai. Rina won. Where's Rina? Which box are you? Go ahead, Noura.
The next winner is Williamson.
There you go. Okay, this is our final winner right here, Noura. Rina, Williamson, you guys, congrats to you both. Huge, massive. There's one more. We got one more drum roll, one more big moment. Here it comes. Okay, guys, and regardless, trust me when I say making it this far is a big deal. It's a big accomplishment, and it shows that what you're doing is right. It shows that the way that you're thinking is right. You're grabbing the attention of the people that can help you within your will and want to change the world. So whether you win or not, it doesn't mean that you stop or that you give up. It means that you continue because people are listening. Your attitude is grabbing the attention of others. So now that that's said, third and final winner. Okay, Dolly. Dolly is our third winner. Oh my God, the last winner. Dolly, you didn't even know. You were surprised. I saw your face. You all should be unbelievably excited. You should be overwhelmed. Once again, it's just massive to have a dream and to get closer to accomplishing the goal within that dream. And to all of you, I can't say it enough. This means that you're doing the right thing. Like at these young ages, your positive mind, your outlook on life, this is what the world needs. And I'm glad. It's been an honor to be a part of this. And, I think that we're steps closer to making the big changes that we want. Noura, what about you? You want to say anything?
The message that I would like to say is from the UAE, my hometown, where impossible is possible. you, each one of you, for being who you are, for contributing, for giving. This is the true spirit. You are an inspiration. Thank you.
And just thank you, Kevin Hart, and everyone at the UAE.
Thanks to you, Kevin. Thanks to the UAE and this Mars Shot campaign. You've made me believe the impossible is possible.
Kevin Hart, the Mars Shot team, the Emirates, thank you so much. Thanks for making impossible possible for me. Thank you so. I dream of this place. I dream of a country where young people can have access to mentoring. So thanks for choosing me. Thanks for making my impossible possible.
Hey, I want to thank you all for tuning in for the United Emirates Mars Shot competition. Let this be a lesson to the youth all across the world that impossible is possible.